Alright guys, today we are going to solve IELTS listening test and this test is somewhat typical. Typical means difficult also. Okay, because you know in IELTS listening there is a variety and sometimes in actual exam you get easy listening, difficult reading, sometimes listening is difficult, reading is easy, sometimes both are difficult. So this test is a little typical. And I have chosen this test for the same reason, so that at least I could tell you if IELTS listening becomes difficult, what sort of questions can there be and how to tackle those questions. The good thing is we will solve this test together. I've already worked out the audios and all that, so I'll just tell you what to focus, where to focus, and how to get maximum right answers. Okay, I'll give you all the tips and techniques. It's for you to receive all these things and then act accordingly, and then IELTS listening will not be difficult for you. So let's take a start. You've got the handout already. Questions 1 to 10, questions 1 to 4, complete the table below, one word only. This is usually, one word only in part 1 is the latest IELTS pattern. Okay, if they play any latest test, then there will be one word only. If there is some old test, then there can be no more than 3 words, no more than 2 words. And if it is a very old test, then they can have multiple choice questions in part 1 as well. Now, one word only strictly means just one word, no article, no extra word and all that. Now they have mentioned festival information. All you need to do, you need to switch on your imagination. Festival, think about a festival, sort of mela. Okay, right? Like, you know, sometimes we do have spring festival and there are activities, music and food and all that. So just think about festival so that you could understand this better. Your visualization will actually help you with that. Okay, now next they say date, and the first thing is already filled. There is no question. The audio will be played, it will come and go, but you will not focus that very thing. Yes, one thing, given information should be tracked, because given information will take you to missing information. So you will track when they speak in the audio, date is 17th, type of event is concert, performers from Canada, and this will give you some confidence also. For example, when in the audio they say 17th and you say, oh yes, 17th is written here. In the audio when they say a concert, so this will give you some confidence that okay, I have started well and I'm going on well. After that, date is 18th, type of event is ballet. Do you know what is ballet? It's a sort of a dance, exactly. And then detail, company called. Now that ballet company called, so it means it's going to be the name of the company. If the name is unusual, they will spell it for you. If the name is usual, they expect it from you to spell it. Now I play the audio, listen carefully and just write it down.
The next day, the 18th, there's a performance by a ballet company called Eustatis.
Sorry?
The name is spelled Eustatis. They appeared in last year's festival and went down very well. Again, their program is designed for all ages.
Good. I expect we'll go to that.
Alright, you didn't write anything? पता ही नहीं चला क्या हुआ है, हो क्या रहा है, हाँ? पश्तो बोल रहे हैं. They're speaking English. So actually you had to write the name of the company. थोड़ा active हो, चुकन्ने. Okay, ऐसे काम नहीं चलेगा. Otherwise बाहर जाके सड़क भी नहीं क्रॉस होगी. या खड़े रहेंगे सुबह से रात तक. So please be active. Now what's the name of the company? Eustatis. How do you spell that? E-U-S-T-A-T-I-S. मैं ये ऑडियो दोबारा प्ले कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है? You should be active and alert.
The next day, the 18th, there's a performance by a ballet company called Eustatis.
Eustatis.
Sorry?
The name is spelled E-U-S-T-A-T-I-S. They appeared in last year's festival and went down very...
ABC आती है ना? छोटी के बड़ी? दोनों आती हैं. Okay, that's good. So be active and alert, right? Yeah. Let's go on. That's a good start. पहले 4-5 answers मिल गए, you'll be very confident. जैसे मैं IELTS को kacha kha jaunga. Okay, something like that. All right. Question number 2. It's 1920th afternoon. It's a play. Type of play. A comedy called Jemima has had a good dash. Now this play is a comedy play called Jemima. It has a good, for example, good reputation, good characters, good something. Okay, now let's see what is good. And by the way, answer will not come in a very simple way. For example, if they say all the characters of this play are really good, good characters. Is that clear? So you need to see where the answer comes and focus the word good. Now the answer may come before good, or it may come with good, or maybe after good. Okay, let's see.
I hope there's going to be a play during the festival. A comedy, ideally.
You're in luck. On the 19th and 20th, a local amateur group are performing one written by a member of the group. It's called Jemima. That'll be on in the town hall. They've already performed it 2 or 3 times. I haven't seen it myself, but the review in the local paper was very good.
And is it suitable for children?
Yes. In fact, it's aimed more at children than at adults. So both performances are in the afternoon.
Review in the local newspaper is very good. So what is the answer? No, review. Local newspaper is not good. Actually, review is good, right? So this is what is special about this test. The answers are given with great tricks and all that. So review in the local newspaper is very good. When they say the word good, you have to retain last 3-4 seconds audio. When they say the word good, you say, okay, they talked about review in the local newspaper. That means answer is review. Now, you cannot say good local newspapers. And by the way, it's one word only. You cannot even say good newspaper. Actually, review in the local newspaper is good. So the answer is review. Let's go on. Question number 3. 20th evening. Type of event. Dash show. Dash show. Comedy show or guess tukka? Who said that? That's the right answer. Okay? So when you think about festival and all that, you can just do the tukkas as well. Alright, I play the audio. Please follow. Yes, one more thing. Now, I'll play the audio for question number 3 and question number 4. Show is called. Show is called means the name of the show. So now we will do question number 3 and question number 4 together, right? Yeah, it will start from 20th evening and then both questions.
And what about dance? Will there be any performances?
Yes, also on the 20th, but in the evening. A professional company is putting on a show of modern pieces with electronic music by young composers.
Uh-huh.
The show is about how people communicate, or fail to communicate with each other. So it's got the rather strange name, chat.
I suppose that's because that's something we do both face-to-face and online.
That's right.
So question number 3. Dance. No, not dancing. You cannot say a dancing show. It will be a dance show. And question number 4. Chat. It's got a rather strange name. Chat show. And chat is C-H-A-T. Very good. Is that clear? Okay, that's good. Now, let's move on. Questions 5 to 10. Complete the notes below. First, we had table completion, one word only. Now, we have notes completion and how many words? One word only. Again, one word only, right? Workshops. Now, think about workshops. Workshops like, training workshops, educational workshops and cooking workshops and all that. Workshops. Question number 5. Making dash food. If you remember, once we did a test, if maybe some of you were here, food that is healthy. Now, food that is healthy means healthy food, right? For example, they've written here making dash food. So if they say, we will also teach you how to make food that is healthy. Food that is healthy means healthy food. Okay, so you need to keep these tricks in mind. They often play. Now, answer will not come. They say in the audio, making healthy food. You say, okay, healthy is the answer. I write it down. They always try to say things in a confusing way and it is for you to decide. Now, question number 5 is making dash food. Dash means type of food. healthy, spicy, yummy, delicious, anything like that will come. Let's do it.
Now, there are also some workshops and other activities. They'll all take place at least once every day, so everyone who wants to take part will have a chance.
Good. We're particularly interested in cookery. You don't happen to have a cookery workshop, do you?
We certainly do. It's going to focus on how to make food part of a healthy lifestyle. And it'll show that even sweet things like cakes can contain much less sugar than they usually do.
That might be worth going to.
How to make food part of a healthy lifestyle. How to make food part of a healthy lifestyle. So what will be the answer? Healthy. Healthy food. Now you might be thinking, okay, healthy, how come? Part of food that makes healthy lifestyle. So making healthy food. Clear? Yeah. I mean, if you are aware of these tricks of IELTS people, you will never miss any answer. Otherwise, you'll be waiting. Answer will come and go and your pen will not move. And then there'll be a jor, jhatka lagega. Okay. Everyone is on the next question and you are waiting for the answer. And this is how at times you lose 2 marks, 2 questions. Because you're waiting for one and the audio reaches second question and you don't notice that. So you should be careful with that. Okay. Now, next one please. Children only. Question number 6. Making dash. Now children only, making dash. What is it that children are going to make? For make they may use the word create, manufacture, build or any other word like that. Okay. I play the audio and you got to do it.
We're trying to encourage our children to cook.
Another workshop is just for children, and that's on creating posters to reflect the history of the town. The aim is to make children aware of how both the town and people's lives have changed over the centuries. The results will be exhibited in the community centre.
Posters, exactly. Creating. समझ आ रही है? पेन है? लिख रहे हैं? पेन नहीं है? पेन दे इनको. Here you go. Give him the pen. पूछ तो लें. Okay. All right. So the answer is posters, creating, and over here it's written making. Making and creating, they are the synonyms. Okay, let's go on. Next question number 7. Adults only means this is for adults. Making toys from. From means material. Well done. Now you'll be waiting for material. And they may give a trap. You will make toys not from plastic. In fact, this time you'll make toys from clay or clay toys, right? So you should just see the answer is going to be a material, and for toy making the material can be plastic, clay, rubber or any other thing like that. Very good, exactly. So you know, this is how you should read and understand the question. I don't want you to read the questions blindly. For example, you read, okay, making toys from dash using various tools. Even if you don't focus using various tools, still you can find the answer. Because your focus is toys from. Toys from means material. Okay? Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Then the other workshop is in toy making, and that's for adults only.
Oh, why is that?
Because it involves carpentry. Participants will be making toys out of wood. So there'll be a lot of sharp chisels and other tools around.
It makes sense to keep children away from it.
Exactly.
Wood. Participants will be making toys from wood. And how do you spell wood? Good. Not W-O-U-L-D. Okay. That's right. Wood. Clear. Good job. Now, outdoor activities. Last 3 questions. Swimming in the. Understood. Swimming pool, but maybe swimming in the river, swimming in the lake, swimming in the sea, swimming in the, like, it's going to be a water body. The answer is going to be a water body that can be canal, that can be lake, that can be river, that can be swimming pool. So you just need to see where swimming means location, in the pool or what. Okay, let's see.
Now, let me tell you about some of the outdoor activities. They'll be supervised wild swimming.
Wild swimming? What's that?
It just means swimming in natural waters, rather than a swimming pool.
Oh, okay. In a lake, for instance.
Yes, there's a beautiful one just outside the town, and that'll be the venue for the swimming.
No, natural waters. Exactly, exactly. Very good. Who said one word only? MashaAllah. सदका जरूर देना है. ठीक है, चल गया बच्चा. Okay, very good. So natural waters was just like, you know, wild swimming and all that. And then he said not in a swimming pool, actually in a lake, right? So the answer is lake. Now how do you spell lake? Thank you. L-A-K-E, not L-A-C-K. That is lack. Okay, yeah, lake or lake. Once I was somewhere and a student pronounced the word lack. There is a beautiful lake there. I said it's not lake, it's lake. He said, what difference does it make? Lake or lake, hai to wohi na. So, you know, silly thing. Anyways, let's move on. Question number 9. Walking in the woods. Woods means forests, jungle. Walking in the woods, led by an expert on. Now that will be led by an expert. Expert on means subject. He'll be, for example, expert on English, expert on something, expert on birds. Like you say, he's an expert on crows, right? Yeah. So expert on what means his area of expertise.
And finally, there'll be a walk in some nearby woods every day. The leader is an expert on insects. He'll show some that live in the woods and how important they are for the environment. So there are going to be all sorts.
So, insects, expert on insects, okay? So the answer is insects. Have you seen that? If you read the questions and you understand, you can easily find the answer. It's not about your listening. Problem is not here. Yeah? Do you have problem here? You better go to the doctor then, huh? All right. Question number 10. See the festival organizers dash. Organizers means something that belongs to the organizer. Okay, organizers, apostrophe S. Apostrophe S means organizers. For example, organizers website, for example. If they say website of the organizer, or the organizer has created his own website, so it would be organizer's website. Do you understand? Anything that belongs to the organizer, that will be the answer. So organizers dash for more information.
If you'd like to read about how the preparations for the festival are going, the festival organizer is keeping a blog. Just search online for the festival website and you'll find it.
Well, thank you very much for all the information.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Blog with B or with V? B for boy. Blog. Well done. Okay, that's all very well.